coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. That'll be taken in the end zone. All that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Catches left side, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Titan first down, Mariota to Walker. Now a play fake here on first down. Walker with the grab, left side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They will find Davis on the left side complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when we talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Well, Derrick Henry, he wound up finishing 7th in the league in rushing, 1,059 yards. But, gosh, he got nearly a quarter of those a week. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and down. And it settles the game. Now here's Suckabout to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. Juke move there on a nice gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Charles, it feels like Lamar Miller's been around the NFL forever, but he's still just going to turn 28 in April. This past year, though, 973 rushing yards, good for 12th in the league.
And you know that he's capable of being a 1,000-yard runner year in and year out, save for some injuries and maybe utilizing the pass game a little bit more in Houston. 4.6 yards per carry is a healthy number, and that was his highest since 2014 when he was with the Miami Dolphins.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. Another nice gain, 16 yards goes there, and a first down again. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage and hit clean space.
A throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Come back, come back. Tiger, tiger, tiger. Do jet, do jet.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. Up there, incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. On 3rd down, Miller. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll run. It's Miller. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Charles, big picture for the Titans. That's 3 straight years now at 9-7. And, of course, this past year had the Colts on their home turf with a chance to get into the playoffs. Could not get it done. So a little bit of disappointment going into the offseason.
Certainly. They were number 8 overall on defense. They played better than expectations there. But the offense really struggled, especially in the passing game. Just number 27 in passing in the NFL. They've got to get Marcus Mariota healthy. They've got to get him throwing the football downfield and connecting. And they need to get Derrick Henry going faster in the running game. He came on late, but the early part of the season, not up to par.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Off play action to Henry. Here's Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. And he's got him in, Corey Davis. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down. A 1st down throw for Mariota. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Brandon Dunn breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Mariota now on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. Goes underneath for Henry. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 43. After the interception, here's Watson. Going deep for Hopkins. So they took a shot on 1st down.
Fuck! Keep overthrowing motherfuckers.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed. Ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back on their heels.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. Throw left side complete to QT. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
On first down, it's Watson. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. A first down carry now for Miller. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line.
Richmond. Come back. Richmond. Tiger.
On second down, here's Miller. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
From the gun on third, Watson. Receiver complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Texans with a first opportunity now from the red zone. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Down. Back 22. Back.
He'll get it up the middle. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now another timeout here called by the Titans. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Miller. And he gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. So we're right back as the kick's away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and take it. Well, off topic, but we'd be remiss if we didn't point out what else was happening Super Bowl weekend. The Madden 19 Club Championship, 2nd major this season, 2 more to follow. And our winner, Pauvin, representing the Oakland Raiders. He took down the Vikings, and your favorite, Charles, Ivy Strafin. He had to reach for the ibuprofen after a 38-24 beatdown in the final.
Well, you know if he was representing the Oakland Raiders, the Vikings went down, and they went down hard. That's how the Raiders do it.
How about Pauvin, though, wins $100,000 for his efforts, also won Super Bowl tickets for the next day, and selfishly gave them to his father and his brother. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far down.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Watch out. Watch out. I'm on the game.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So the penalty erases their earlier loss. Now it's 2nd and 8. After the penalty, hits Miller. And we'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Come back, come back. Come back, come back.
Here's Watson from the gun on third down. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Final play of the half here, Mariota. And complete to the tight end Walker, right side. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Watson on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Well, they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They give him a gain of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Thomas barreling ahead. Tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
We used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like them crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson keeps himself up. Jarrell Casey in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
3rd and long. It's Watson. They still can't get him. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jarrell Casey in there again to drop him for the 2nd straight play, and it'll be 4th down. And his kick is good. He just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 27. Throwing is Mariota, eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn them yet another 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. 1st down, Mariota. Now he steps away. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Back now in Houston. Carry for the shifty Deion Lewis. And they run past midfield just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Mariota on 1st down. Dumps it off to Lewis. And we'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. From the gun, Mariota. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. They run. This is Lewis. And a short gain here down to the 22. Tackle made by Whitney Merciless.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2nd down, Mariota. And Davis with it left side. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Mariota now. Going underneath for Lewis. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if he can make someone miss in the open field.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have locked it up if he'd been able to hold it.
Bullshit.
Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
Oh my God.
He was unable to complete it there, and just not from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Took their shot at going for the win, didn't get it. Now bring on the field goal unit, tie this thing.
It's the right call. I truly believe that. But if I'm on defense, I'm also staying a little loose here in case they wanted to be really aggressive and fake it.
Back to throw. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play.
Man, what would you do if a girl walked up in here and you're sleeping in the bed, she pulled the curl off the bed, it's like, bitch, this is my nigga, and started fighting you?
What? Say that again?
I said, if a bitch came in here and while you're sleeping in the bed and pulled the curl off you, was like, bitch, this is my nigga, and started beating you, started fighting.
What would I do? What the fuck is that about?
Because
She get up in here.
it was just a video posted like that on Facebook. This ex-girlfriend walked up in the house.
I'm getting registered for a gun. You know that, right?
You ain't get registered for the
Yes,
one.
I
No,
am.
you ain't. Shit, you about to kill
So
me.
that's why I said, yeah. I ain't even about to be one playing with y'all.
You ain't gonna kill me.
I'm here for it. Because anybody come up in here and I get registered.
You get
I'm
registered.
getting popping. I don't give a fuck.
I was about to prove you.
I don't give a fuck.
Because you don't know how to control your anger problem.
That motherfucker on the right. They ain't a kid yet, but that motherfucker on the right. Walking somewhere. So you walking on the wrong one. I'm right there.
Alright, so send me what you can set up. So hit me up when you get back to the house. I said hit me up when you get to the house. Yeah. Yeah. It's about to start. What's up? Yeah.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Houston Texans. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Now a first down throw for Newton. Steps away to his left. And incomplete to open things up.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards through the air and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Newton on first down. Being chased out left. And this is incomplete.
Well, my initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe he was. But he's going to get away with it because as he tried to throw it over the left sideline there's a receiver right there in the area, so no grounding call.
Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they called the field general.
Now Newton on first down. And caught left side, Olsen. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Stepping up, he'll try and run. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Looking sideline, incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Newton. Complete to Wright. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, you guys didn't come out of the gate. I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well. On 2nd down, here's Newton.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here.
Let's rock now. Set. Ready?
He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try the air now with Newton. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. J.J. Watt in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. As his guys are in for 6. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick the... 'Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They begin with a run by Miller. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. It was Eric Reed in on the stop.
Tiger, Tiger, Tiger. Come back, come back. Tiger, Tiger, Tiger. Come back, come back.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Two minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this.
Reset, reset, reset. Black gun out, Billy. Come back, come back. Richmond, Richmond. Come back, come back. Tiger, Tiger, Tiger. Hey.
Here's Watson now on second down. And he fires one incomplete. He was looking to get it to his running back, Lamar Miller. And it's third down.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football. Love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
Reset. Come back. Do jet.
Watson. He's going to fire one deep over the... And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Houston. Demaryius Thomas, 43 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Attention shifting back to Carolina as they come onto the field. And you talked about it earlier. They started 6-2. Everything was looking good. Then 7 losses in a row in 2018. Besides Cam Newton retooling and not maybe running as much, what else needs to happen in Carolina?
I have to start with Cam Newton and his running because they've wanted him to run the ball less in recent years. But what's that expression that Cam used? A lion's got a roar. Running the football is a part of it.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jarius Wright, 75 yards. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. You know, the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. The Houston Texans, as they come onto the field, obviously their offseason hit a little earlier than they wanted in January, making it to the playoffs, losing to Indianapolis. That was the first time that 2 AFC South teams had actually met in the playoffs when they squared off with the Colts.
And think about how the two of them began the year. Houston began 0-3. The Colts began 1-5. Yet they both finished so hot. The Colts down the stretch, 9-1 in their last 10. Houston 8-2, and end up meeting in the playoffs. And both of them ended up winning on the other team's home field. The Colts did it twice. Houston did it once.
Well, as you said several times, hard for Houston to be completely disappointed with the ending. They have a lot to build on for next year. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Tiger. Come back. Tiger. Do jet.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Reset. Come back. Richmond. Come back.
They go play action here on first down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Richmond. Do jet. Reset.
Out of the gun, Watson. Throwing the comeback route. He's got the hook up to Thomas. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Richmond. Richmond. Down. Green, they're down. Green, they're down. Come back, come back. Tiger. Richmond. Black, they're not feeling. Tiger. Come back. Richmond. Come back. Tiger.
On first down, it's Watson. Forced out to his left. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Black, they're not feeling. Come back.
Throwing again is Watson. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. The kick by Fairbairn is good. Time for a break. We've down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Cat and 0 out now as he'll kick this one away. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Richmond. Tiger. Reset.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times, will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Tiger.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a run. This is Alfred Blue. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Watson. His throw caught at about the 5. And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Come back, come back.
From the gun, here's Watson. They'll roll him out. Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. Will Fuller from 3 yards out. And the Texans are in for 6. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now 17-14. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. On first down, it's Newton. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
2nd and 10. Newton again. Right's got it. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Newton. And they got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The Panthers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Newton. And that is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Got his target, Samuel. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Newton now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Down right around the 25. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. To throw on 2nd down is Newton. Caught left side by Funchess. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Try and run for this. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the 1st down.
Come on now.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Tuck it and run. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. In for the score. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Wow, I know it's a never. But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your. Last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And now out comes Houston. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Dancing to his left. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Reset. Come back.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
Come back.
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. His guys will get the football back.